Well, join me, Marcus, as I walk to the top of Mynydd Dinas near Port Talbot. And on the way, we're going to get great views of Swansea Bay, Swansea, Mumbles and Gower. So this walk isn't that long. It's about 3 miles, 5 kilometres, and shouldn't take you more than an hour. And it's not that steep either. The hill is 857 feet, 258 metres, and we don't actually start at the bottom. Strangely, it's the alternative route to the Wales Coast Path. The main one takes the diversion through Port Talbot, and this one comes over the Ridgeway and down into Baglan. For some reason, they call it the high tide route. But it must be some hell of a high tide for us to take this route. Anyway, I'm going to start, but I'm going to show you the starting point, which is just 50 metres down here. And the reason I walked up a bit to film this is because there was a mad woman in the house opposite asking me why I was filming her house, which I wasn't, because it was over there. So they're a bit strange in Baglan. Anyway, saying that, Rob Brydon, he's from Baglan and he's okay. Anyway, to the start. Well, I'm starting here in Baglan. I'll put the links to the coordinates, the starting point, etc., and also a link to the map in the description below. And on the way, remember, I'm going to show you the exact route so you don't get lost. But where to park? There's plenty of on-street parking in the neighbouring estate. And, excuse me, it's quite busy here this morning. Anyway, that's the information out of the way. Let's get started. So you walk up this narrow lane, about 200 metres. It's called Bulch Road. And at the top, the road turns to the left, and in front of you is a gate and a farmhouse, I think, that says no unauthorised vehicles. But there's a footpath there, a little footpath gate, and it is signposted. By the way, I'm heading east in the morning, so for a few shots the sun may be shining directly into the camera, so apologies. Anyway, up the hill. So this is the gate. No unauthorised vehicles beyond this point. Wales Coast Path there. So we follow this road for about 150 metres, and that's where we're going, Mynydd Dinas. I don't know if you can see on the camera, you can see some people walking up there now. The sun's coming out, it's really bright. Anyway, from the farmhouse, you follow this gravel road, and then it takes a right turn. So you follow the first right turn here, and it starts to go up the side of the mountain. The turn's by that big tin shed there. Shameless plug. If you haven't seen the video on my other channel, Fly Drive Explore, I walked the 23 miles along the Wales Coast Path from Porthcawl to Swansea Bay. I'll put that link below. As you can see, it's not that steep, although I have to find a way of talking to the camera, carrying the camera, and not sounding like I'm going to collapse, panting so hard. So if you notice, the Wales Coast Path signs here are red and yellow. The usual ones are blue and yellow. These are the alternative routes, sometimes referred to as the high tide routes. So we're going the right way. We're looking west from the side of the mountain. That's Baglan down below us. Over to the left is Swansea Bay. You can see the M4 crossing the Neath River, and that's Swansea itself over there. And directly ahead of us is a building on the horizon, quite a large building. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. That's the DVLA headquarters. So for those of you waiting for your driving licence, if you've been waiting for months and months and months, it's in there somewhere, in the building there. So there's a wooden bench on the side there. We carry on past that. You can see the red sign there. So as you go around the mountain from the west side to the south side, and you can see Port Talbot below you there, the road takes a left. We take a left, then 20 yards, take a right. Don't go down there. I don't think I need to tell you to go down there because you're going downhill, so you're going the wrong way up here. Only for 20 yards, then you take the first right. Again, there's the Wales Coast Path sign on it. So this is the steepest part of the walk. Still not too bad compared to some others I've done. But anyway, we're going to divert from the Wales Coast Path. That continues along the ridge, and we're going to go up to the top of the mountain itself. So the Wales Coast Path continues. In front of you, you'll see a metal gate. So you don't go as far as that. We take this path here, which is a bit overgrown at the moment, and it does get a bit worse. So as you get towards the top of the hill, a bit overgrown, but it's going to get worse. You take a right, you can barely see the path through the gorse bushes and ferns. So why did I decide to wear shorts? Ow. Actually, it's not too bad. It's overgrown, but it's mainly ferns. My shoes and shorts are soaking. Obviously in the winter it won't be as bad as this. I can barely make out the path here. God, I'm wet. Excuse the lighting as I'm walking into the sun, but just look how dense the ferns are. As well as being very dense, the ground's really uneven as well. A clearing, way, and the trig point. Just look at my shorts. The trig point there is actually built on an ancient cairn. A round barrow thing there. I don't know if you can make it out. So if I was doing a documentary for the BBC, I would get to the top, look out wistfully, the music playing, and I'd say something profound. But I can't see a thing because the top of the mountain is completely overgrown with trees and bushes. So I've got no view at all. But saying that, it is worth the walk up the Wales Coast Path along the side of the mountain. So coming up here, maybe just do that extra 200 yards to get to the top if you want to, but you're not going to see anything unless you're about 8 foot tall and stand on that. Anyway, the top of Mynydd Dinas. So now I'm going to walk back down. That's the path I have to follow. Look at that. Hopefully, when I get on the clear path, the sun's out, it'll help dry my shorts. Let's go. It is slightly hazy, but I can make out Porthcawl over there, Scare Point. So the easy part, going back down. So that was my walk to the top of Mynydd Dinas near Port Talbot. A great walk, great views on the way up. Not so great from the top, being overgrown. But anyway, the walk back down is the same as the walk up. So what I'll do a sign off here because I could be attacked by some more mad women from Baglan. They're like strangers in these parts. But anyway, if you want a drink in Baglan, there is actually a pub just 400 yards down the road from where we started. So, until next time, remember, keep walking. Bye.